Good morning students, this is your online maths class. Yes, I am Swati. Today we will do the third part of that chapter, first number system. Okay, so we'll start with the concept of irrational number. I have already explained you what are irrational numbers, okay, but still I will give you few examples which you will use in this exercise or chapter you can say. So irrational number, I told you that those numbers which cannot be written in the form of p by q or the non-terminating, non-repeating decimals are also known as irrational number. If we go to some simple words, if we are finding the square root of all natural numbers, like we start with 1, under root 2, under root 3, under root 4, under root 5, under root 6 and so on. I am taking 6 examples only. Those values which square root you are getting perfect, like root 1 is itself 1, root 4 is 2. You can take more examples also, root 7, root 8, root 9. Root 9 is 3. But except this 1, 2 and 3, that is under root 1, under root 4 and under root 9. All the numbers, root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8. When we find their square root by division method, then the value we are getting is always non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. That's why all these values are what? All these values are irrational numbers. But except what? Under root 1, under root 4, whose values you are getting in a perfect way or whose answer you are getting in perfect manner. Okay, so these values are what? These values are your irrational numbers. If somebody asks, you can give the examples very easily whose square root you are not able to find. Like root, if I am saying any number, root 120. So root 120 is irrational or irrational, that you can say by root 120, solve it. 2, 6, 60, 2, 30. Again now I think pairs will not be made. You can check it from here. So it is, you are getting 2 root 30. So something is coming in root which you are not able to solve. That means this complete number will be what? It will be an irrational number. Okay. So beta, in our syllabus there is representation of these irrational numbers on number line. What is the topic? Your topic is representation of irrational number on number line. So yes, first we will start with the thing that like if I am having a square, all of you know what is the square? A square whose all sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree. Okay, so I am considering a square A, B, C, D. Okay, and I am assuming that this value of AB is 1 centimeter and the value of BC will become 1 centimeter as it is a square. Okay, now can you use Pythagoras theorem on this triangle, on triangle ABC? So by using Pythagoras theorem, in triangle ABC. Okay, so what I am doing is, can I say AC square, that is my hypotenuse, is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. This we are doing from very earlier. Okay, so what is the value of AC square? AC square is equal to 1 square plus 1 square. That will be 1 plus 1 that is AC square. So AC square is coming to equal to 2, 1 plus 1, 2. So what about AC? So this square will go that side in square root, as multiply goes in that side in divide goes in multiply, the same way square goes in that side in the square root. So the value of AC is coming and that is under root 2. So the same thing can be applied on number line also. What I will do is I will make the diagram as it is. What triangles I have used? Triangle A, B, C. So the same triangle I will make over here. A, B. First of all, draw line AB of 1 unit, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, anything you can take. Okay, 1 unit means it is having same length as we are taking on BC. So I have taken over here 1 centimeter or 1 inch you can take. In your scale, there is a column for 1 inch also, back opposite just to the centimeters. Okay, so I am taking this as 1 unit. On B, can you see that here is 90 degree angle? So all of you know how to make 90 degree with the help of compass. First of all, you have to make a semicircle by putting the compass over here, compass on B point and then draw the arc. Okay, like this. Now what you will do? Put the pencil over here, upward, same, upward, join with the help of scale. This angle is how much? This angle is 90 degree. Okay, so 1 unit you have taken over here, the same unit you have to take from here to this. Okay, so this is your point C. Now can you see that AB is 1 unit and BC is also how much? 1 unit. So by Pythagoras theorem, the same thing you will apply over here. Same you will write what you have written by using Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC. So what is the value of AC? It is coming under root 2. But our question is representation of irrational number on number line. So where is your number line? This one or this one? So yes, this is my number line. This one is my number line. So how I will represent? What I will do, I will put the compass on point A and pencil on point C. So can you see that this is the length of root 2? What I will do, I will just put the compass on point A and pencil on point C and just make a cut over here. Same with the same length. This is your point C dash and this value of AC dash is how much? It is under root 2. So this is the representation of irrational number on number line. This you have to do beta in notebook. Do in your notebook. Okay. The same way you will do as I have done. Okay. This way we have made root 2. Now this is representation of irrational number on number line. Which irrational number? This is for root 2. I will tell you further also, like root 3 also I will tell you. Okay. So okay, we will do representation of root 3. Representation of root 3 on number line. But whenever we are doing any number, okay, first of all we have to start with the root 2 itself. Like how? First of all we will make A, then we will make B. Okay, 1 unit. Then make a 90 degree angle, put compass on B and pencil, make an arc like this. Same, put compass over here. Look carefully because it becomes difficult where we have to put the compass and pencil. Okay, first of all we have placed the compass at point B. After that, and we have made an arc like this. Now put your compass on this point with the same length and make an arc like this. From here also make an arc like this. Now join B to this point. Join B to this point. Okay, this is your angle how much? 90 degree. Now 1 unit you have taken from A to B. The same unit you will take from B to C. Make an arc. This is your point C. Okay. Now what is the value of C? AC. AC is how much? Root 2. But in the question they are saying represent root 3. So how we will do? So what I will do is I will make a 90 degree angle on AC also. How I will make? extend this line with the help of scale and pencil. Okay, then this is my point. I'll make an arc again with the help of pencil and compass. Now put compass here, make an arc. From here also make an arc. This is 90 degree on AC. What is this? This is your 90 degree angle on AC. As we have made on point B, we have made it on point C. You can see it is very easy also. Okay. So what I will do now, one unit I have taken from A to B, the same unit I will take from C to D. Okay. So from C to D you have taken one unit. Now I will join A to D. So can you see I am making the triangle again, this triangle in graph. That is, what is the triangle? Triangle is A, C, D. Okay, this is your right angle triangle. You can check it from here. Now what is the value of AC? Root 2. What is the value of CD? 1. So I will use in triangle ACD. ACD. Can I use Pythagoras over here? By Pythagoras theorem. I am writing in short form. PT, you don't have to write in the notebook like this. You will complete write Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, can I say that AD square, AD by, because 90 degrees opposite side is AD and that will be your hypotenuse. So AD square is equal to AC square plus CD square. So the same thing I will put the values whatever I am having. Root 2 ka square plus CD 1 ka square. Okay. So it is root 2 ka square 2. You can calculate also. Root 2 ka square means what is the value? Root 2 times multiplied. Okay. So that will be under root 4 and that is 2. One process is this and second process is root and square. We can cut root and square by each other like this. And what is the value? 2. Okay. So 2 plus 1 square 1. So what you are getting? 2 plus 1 is 3. So AD square is equal to 3 and AD is equal to under root 3. So beta, this is the process to find any of the roots. Like here I have found for AD. The same way you can find further by making an angle of 90 degree on AD. Extend this point and then make an angle of arc and 90 degree angle. Same way you can go with further irrational numbers, whatever you want to make. Okay. So beta, this is actually the questions based on exercise 1.2 of your NCERT book. So I will request all of you to solve that exercise on your own. Okay. In next class we will discuss all further things. Till then, thank you.